tuning in to This Week in Poker. The final table of this week's World Poker Tour event, which is the $7,500 Buy-in World Poker Challenge, is set for this evening. Card Players Tournament reporting team is in Reno, Nevada to provide hand-for-hand coverage of the final table.
Jason Potter enters the final table as the chip leader with 1.15 million chips. Close on his heels is Lee Markholt. Markholt has prior World Poker Tour final table experience, and when his 1.3 million chips are factored in, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Also making a final table appearance is 2007 Card Player of the Year David Pham. Last year, Pham finished third in the same event, and this time around, he won't be happy with anything but a win. The final table is rounded out by Brian Devonshire, Zachary Hyman, and Jeff Dewitt.
Quite a few pros went deep in the World Poker Challenge, but were eliminated towards the end of play yesterday. Michael the Grinder Mizrachi went out 7th, Chao Zhang was 9th, and Phil Ivey was the 10th place finisher. This broke Ivey's WPT final table streak. The past 8 times that he cashed in a WPT championship event, he made the televised final table. Ivey has definitely figured out the key to tournament success, and in the next issue of Card Player, he shares some of his strategies.
The first player to be eliminated from tonight's final table receives $84,000, and first place in this event is worth $493,000. The starting field consisted of 261 players, which was a sharp drop from last year. In 2007, the World Poker Challenge had 475 entrants, and the total prize pool was more than $2.2 million.
J.C. Tran beat out a final table that included J.C. Alvarado, David Pham, Mark Safe, and Danny Wong to win his first World Poker Tour title. Up in Reno, everyone is getting psyched up for tonight's final table, and we have David Pham on the phone right now to talk about it.
So tell me a little bit about going into this final table in Reno for the second year in a row.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's tough, the field, a lot of top players, but I just try my best. I feeling strong for beginning the first day. Even first day I got 50,000, and I come back the second day 195, and the third day I got a little struggle, a little bit final 10, but I strong managed and come back, and now I in 4th place position chip. So
what was the play down
very
like?
good feeling for come back to back in 2 years in a row.
Definitely. What was play down like? I know from 10 to 6 took a long time. What was that like with all those big name pros left in the field?
Oh yeah, because in this final table it's a very tough. They don't have any player like go crazy, and everybody know how to manage the chip, all kind of stuff. One hand I'm down. One time I'm down like 47,000 because I got pocket jack.
Wow.
I make a call and hit to Jason Foster. He's a pocket aces. I'm down to like 90. And I go 2 rounds of playing and go down to 47,000. I just play the hand. And
how did you come back?
I wait until I got A7 spade at the pop. And at the pop another time with pocket aces. So I know I'm going to make final 6 after the pop twice. So kind of strong feeling to go back-to-back the World Poker Tour in Reno.
So who do you think is going to be your toughest opponent at this final table?
Wow, I think it's everybody when they get the final 6 is all top player. But
yeah,
Lee McCoy, one of the top one there. Even the kid Jackson Porter.
Yeah,
he's a very tough, very talented, play. I mean, he's a kid, but look like he's very tough. And Brian is danger. Jeb Lewis, he's good too. Even Jack, I think everybody good.
Do you try to go after the short stacks?
Yeah, I think to go after the short stack than the bigger stack. I'm always, even though I got the worst hand, I go with the short stack. If I lost, I still got a chip to play back. Still got a chance, so I don't go again with a big stack much. Mostly I again with a short stack.
Well, that makes sense. Thank you very much for talking to us, David. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Leslie, and I love you all. And hopefully I'm going to win this title.
Hopefully. Good luck, David.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
In Connecticut, the Foxwoods Poker Classic preliminary events have begun, and the first tournament attracted a staggering 1,390 players. It was a $300 buy-in shootout event, and that means that the top 120 finishers cashed. The winner was Vinny Pahuya, and he earned $75,000, which is a nice return on such a small buy-in. The $10,000 buy-in championship begins next Friday, April 4th. Last year, pros like Fred Goldberg and Alan Kessler made it to the final table of this event, but the eventual champion was Raj Patel. He beat out a field of 415 players to earn just under $1.3 million.
Season 6 of the World Poker Tour premiered on GSN earlier this week, and new episodes will be on every Monday night at 9 p.m. The first show featured Jonathan Fiery Justice Little winning the Mirage Poker Showdown and $1 million. They have split the Bellagio Cup 3 event into 2 episodes, and Part 1 airs next Monday, the 31st.
Over in Ireland, the PaddyPowerPoker.com Irish Open wrapped up earlier this week, and Neil Channing emerged as the last man standing in the 666-player field. Channing, known as Bad Beat, entered the final table with the chip lead and never relinquished it. He won over 800,000 euros, which is equivalent to about $1.2 million for his victory.
In other international news, Harrah's has announced the dates of the 2008 World Series of Poker Europe in London. It begins on September 19th and runs through October 1st. Last year, the main event was taken down by Annette Oberstad. That win, which was worth more than $2 million, cemented Oberstad's place in poker history because it made her the woman who has won the largest sum of money in a poker tournament.
On the legal front, the Massachusetts Casino Expansion Bill, which would have made it legal to prosecute online poker players, has been sent back to a study committee. The primary goal of the bill was to obtain licenses for 3 new casinos. However, there was a provision in the bill that would have made playing poker online punishable by fines of up to $25,000 and possible jail time. The Massachusetts House of Representatives voted 106 to 48 to send the bill back for more study.
And that sums up This Week in Poker. I'm Lizzie Harrison.
And I'm Christy Arnett for Card Player TV.